Hi there, Cancer. Healing Grasshopper here to do your third week in October reading, the 18th to the 24th. Page of Wands. Good for you, Cancer. You are looking at starting something new. Okay. With a relationship. Okay. But Spirit is saying, Cancer, to be patient. Page of Wands indicates that this is a new relationship, either brand new or new-ish. This can mean like under 6 months relationship. Um, the Four of Pentacles talks about this is a very this is like the miser card. It's like penny pinching type card. But in this context, it can mean like micromanaging, over controlling, you know. It's also being impatient. We'll see if this is reversed in a moment. It's like Cancer, you guys have very big hearts. And when you love hard, and it doesn't take you very long either. Um, that may not be true for the other person. Um, the other person, you don't know really what they've gone through in the past and what whatever vetting process that they have devised for themselves, that they need to know someone you know, at a certain level before they open up, that kind of thing. You've got to be patient. Not everyone moves at your same pace in relationships. That's what this is saying. Just back up just a little and just, you know, enjoy it instead of trying to steer the ship too much. I don't know if this is really ours, but are these ours? No, this is ours. This is ours. This is ours. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, need two more. There they are. Okay, this card here. Here, this is our outcome, right? Reversed. Yeah, see? Justice reversed, not reversed. Here's the lovers, not reversed, not reversed. Okay, so two of wands is like you have made your choice, and king of wands is being determined to get what you want. Um, but I'm glad to see the king of wands here, though. Because the King of Wands, especially in a diagonal with the Four of Pentacles, because the King of Wands is not a rigid guy. He's creative, he's resourceful and full of ingenuity, and, he thinks outside the box. So that's King of Wands is a very nice energy to counterbalance the Four of Pentacles. So, but you've got the King of Wands here that's flanked by mm, problematic cards here. You've got the Knight of Swords here, which in this context can mean moving too fast. Um, so, and by problematic, you know, very mildly problematic because this is very easily adjusted. Because I don't think that this is a problem yet. I think this is just what you feel inside of you brewing that can be problematic if they're left unchecked, right? So it's really not a problem. This is just a heads up from spirit, like, whoa, whoa, this is a good thing, yes, but let's take it slow. Justice card is everything will balance out in the end. You know, if you're feeling like impatient, like, God, I really like this person, but they're not showing, they're not reciprocating any of the things that I'm putting forth and, that kind of thing. Justice card here is saying it will right itself. It will happen soon enough. You just have to be patient, right? Be patient. Don't be in a rush. The lovers here is you this is like don't forget that there are two of you here and each of you have your own paths. Even though your paths have crossed, but you've got to recognize this person's individuality is what I'm trying to say. That Cancer, you guys can be very um much into like the togetherness. Um it's like you meet someone that you dig, that you're falling in love with, and it's like you want to be one with that person. You you just have to remember, like I said before, that this other person has their own experiences that they're bringing to the table. They're a separate person from you. I know that sounds like I'm being Captain Obvious here. I'm being condescending, but Spirit is trying to point that out to you that not everyone sees it and feels things the same way that you do. So, which doesn't mean that things aren't going to come together, um, because it seems as though things are going very well. Because I'm not getting any indication that there's anything sour happening here. Because here you have the Three of Pentacles under the Justice card. It's like they do value you. Okay. If you're wondering if they care about you, the answer is yes. They're just not ready to leap into it as quickly as you. That's all. The Five of Swords is kind of like if you play, it's corresponding here to the Four of Pentacles, where you're feeling like you want to steer the ship in a certain direction where you're being cautioned not to do that because you don't want to scare this person away. But there are ways of you to get them to come to the table, so to speak. Um, but part of that is because the Five of Swords is about being, it's like winning, you know, Usually it's like, oh, winning in battle and that kind of thing. And, you know, sometimes relationships can be likened to battles. But we're not going to give it a negative connotation because this is not negative here. This is auspicious. But, you know, instead of trying to control things, there is some ways that you can, I don't want to say manipulate because that's not a good word, but there are ways that you can finagle things. I don't know what the words are that I want to use here, but there are ways to get, look, if you slow down and you observe this person and really get to know what their apprehensions are, you may learn how to maneuver around them and to get them to feel more comfortable. King of Swords. We'll see if that's reversed in a moment. This is deck upside down. Let's see. This helps. Okay. Last one, please. Quit. Fabulous. Very good. Any of these reversed? None of them. King of Swords is supporting what I just said. This is kind of using your powers of observation, and you have it within you, Cancer. You are the nurturers. You can very easily, when you put your mind to it, really see what is bothering people. You can also ask them, are there any doubts that you have, anything that's bothering you? Ask them up front. Um, but if they don't want to tell you, don't force them. You know, be concerned, but not overbearing about it. Um, all of this takes time for you to observe things, for you to pry things out of them, um, so that you can debunk things as they come along. Like, there's nothing for you to be afraid of. I am loving Cancer here to love you. I'm not going to betray you or disrespect you or any of the things that you are um, afraid of. That's what the King of Swords is here for in this reading, to remove any of the obstacles that are in both of your way. Um, Eight of Swords, right? And it's attached here to the Four of Pentacles, where you feel like, oh, I don't know what to do. Wait is what you need to do. Just be patient. The Tower. The Tower is attached to the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. Okay. There is something that's going to happen. Oh, wait. One more thing. Here we go. This goes here. We need an outcome for it. Okay, very good. Okay. So there's going to be something that happens. This week, I'm not sure. The theme of this week is taking it easy on this person and being the nurturer that you are, doing your best to make them feel loved and comfortable. We're not forcing them, coaxing them, making them feel pressured in any way, right? And that is going to give them the time to feel more and more comfortable with you because something seems to be brewing, that something's going to happen that's going to maybe put a strain on this new relationship. This can be like something like baby mama drama or baby daddy drama or something exes, um some kind of cheating, misunderstanding, whatever it is. There's going to be something that tests this relationship and might have them retreat retreat back in their shell. Yeah, there's no indication here that they're retreating. There's nothing that really represents them here. This is mostly you, but we're assuming, right? Because you're being told throughout this whole reading that you need to slow down, right? So, what I'm saying is that spirit wants you to lay the foundation of comfort. It's like a bird, the bird's getting the nice fluffy cotton and kind of thing and making things nice and cushy for the storm that's coming, let's say. You know what I'm saying? You want him or her to be able to trust you and have feelings for you and have a comfortable attachment to you because there's going to be something that happens that's going to put a question on things, right? And as comfortable and strong the foundation is that you lay down in the beginning, the better you're going to weather the storm. Because here is the Knight of Wands where you're like, geez, are we really going to get there? Am I really going to be able to, um, get through this wall that they have up? Are we really going to get to the point in the relationship that I envision for us? That kind of thing. Um, Queen of Wands says, yes, if you are the one that stays as positive as possible. You have got to be the beacon of light in this relationship because this is going to bring enough pressure as it is. You don't need to bring this person any more pressure, right? You want to be the person that they're running to, not away from. And if you do that, and if you keep this Queen of Wands enthusiasm and optimism and light, then you will have Nine of Pentacles, which is a luxurious, comfortable, homey relationship. Okay? So this looks like a keeper. Just take it easy and enjoy the journey and be prepared for potholes because that's life. Okay, uh, Cancer. I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Um, I anticipate comments with bated breath. I love comments. It's like Christmas morning for me, aside from what it does for me in the algorithm that I really need help with, but that's not why with the comments. For the comments, it keeps my morale up because the algorithm is not very kind to small content creators. It can really beat us down. So hearing from my viewers really makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself, that there's actually someone watching and someone who appreciates me and my readings. So, if there's anything you want to talk about, what your uh, If you have questions, comments, or you want to tell me how this resonates in your life, awesome. I will be answering every single one of you. Okay. Um, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. I'm at 990 right now. We're almost there. Um, so every subscription counts. Um, liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss future videos is a very quick gesture, costs you nothing, but means the world to me. Um, even if you think you're subscribed, by the way, go have a look anyway, because you might find some of you that you're not subscribed. So just go ahead and click. Um, don't wait for the notifications, by the way, is the other thing. Um, if I come to mind, just come check on the channel, because sometimes for whatever reason you don't get the notifications. I know that it happens for me in my favorite channel, so just come and check on the Healing Grasshopper channel whenever you think of it. If you're really inclined to helping this channel, the other thing you can do is go to the playlist section. There are plenty of playlists that I've made. There's a cancer playlist. You can put it on autoplay and have it on as background music as you go about your daily tasks or as you're winding down in bed, because watch hours are everything to help a channel grow. I'm assuming this is your sun sign that you're watching. What you may not realize is that your moon rising and north node signs are just as important to follow. If you don't know what they are, you can um, find out very easily and for free online. Just Google calculate my blank sign. You'll find plenty of websites that'll do it for you for free. Find out what those signs are, come back to the Healing Grasshopper channel and watch the corresponding videos. Shout out to all of my English speakers, my US, UK, Canada, Australia viewers. I see you in my analytics and I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your support. My non English speakers, Portuguese, Spanish speakers, Filipinos, and Indians, I see you too, and I also appreciate you. To the Hindi speaker who asked for me to dub my videos in the comments, thank you for your comments. Great idea. But the thing is that dubbing is pretty expensive. So what I ask for you to do is stick with the channel, help it grow, and as it grows, and I'm able to afford the dubbing, we will get there together. Okay? I will speak to you guys soon. Love, light, and many blessings.